time for another one of your favorite segments here on GameShell. Welcome to Tim Drops His Keys. I'm gonna start over now. Peekaboo! Fans of GameShell, this is Tim from Tim's Top 5. This is going to be a top 5, and it's my top 5 favorite fighting games. So get ready to get punched in the face. Coming in at number 5 is Power Stone. It was a 3D based fighting game made for the Sega Dreamcast, which by the way was a phenomenal console, way ahead of its time, one of the first consoles with online gaming. But Power Stone was a 3D fighter, lots of different characters. You collected power gems while fighting to gain more power and more damage, as well as combos. They also had a style, or like a power-up, I think it was called Wang Tang, something like that, and it resembled Super Saiyan. And for those of you who don't know, Dragon Ball Z is awesome. So number 5 has to go to Power Stone. It was a phenomenal game. It was one of the first games to launch for the Dreamcast, and all I can remember is playing it, and playing it, and playing it. Coming in at number 4 is the fighting game from 1999, which is Marvel vs. Capcom. This was a phenomenal game. It added a new type of dynamic to a game where you had an assist character who could pop out and help you fight from time to time. One of my favorite characters as an assist character was Gambit from X-Men, who was just a phenomenal character. Marvel and Capcom was just a great mix of characters, and it was one of the first mashups of these awesome fighting games that you hear about from time to time. And let's be real, Mega Man is awesome, and he's in that game, and I appreciate that. So Marvel vs. Capcom has to be my number 4, just because of the history, because of the wonderful characters. You know, we got superheroes, we got supervillains, we got comic books, we have video games, we got it all. It's history. I'm gonna go back to a classic, and it's not the original classic, it's one of the second classics. And y'all might be thinking Street Fighter, but you're wrong, because I'm more of a not a Tekken person, because you're wrong. Mortal Kombat 2 came out in 93, 94. It was a phenomenal game. It only grew upon the things that were great from the first one. You know, Mortal Kombat was known for its bloody style, its end of game fighting, knockups with fatalities. It was just a great game. The characters are iconic. There's not one person out there in the world that doesn't know who Scorpion is. Let's be real. When you get born, a doctor shows you a picture of Scorpion and says, "Get over here!" And then the mom's like, "No, get over here," and then pulls the umbilical cord. You know, it introduced the crouching fighting style in the Mortal Kombat, which became one of the most annoying things to have to deal with. You know, it was just an all-around great game. I mean, I have to give respect to the entire franchise. Mortal Kombat has just been fun, time in, time out. They're always trying new things. They've started adding new characters into their newer games, and I mean, I'm a huge fan of the miniseries that they had on YouTube and Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat. Out of my classic fighters, I gotta give props to Tekken and Street Fighter, but growing up, I was into the blood and guts. Give me Mortal Kombat 2. That's my number 3, baby. Coming in at number 2, this is more of a whole series, but I'm gonna give a nod to the latest because it's phenomenal. And that is gonna be Smash Brothers for the Wii U. That whole franchise is phenomenal. It's one of the best party games I can get together with friends and play. I could be sober, I could be drunk, I could be tied up, and I'm still having a good time playing it. Just so many characters. Again, just like I get so excited with the iconic Link like yell and spin whenever I hear it, and then like seeing Kirby smash down as a rock and just messing up everyone's day. And then there's my favorite character in the new game, Charizard, with his flare blitz, just doing damage to himself and just shooting people off the screen. You know, you got people rolling around with Greninja, throwing them shurikens, not really tossing anyone. It's just a phenomenal game. The new one with the amiibo action, I mean, I'm sure everyone knows how phenomenally popular those amiibos are, and I love the stylize that they've added. It gives you, you know, a challenge to kind of go up against and bring that to your friends. And Nintendo, you're doing so many things wrong, but the one thing you've always done right, for me, is Smash Brothers. Coming in at number 1 for Tim's top 5 favorite fighting games is Soulcalibur 3. Now, I'm a huge fan of the 3D depth type of fighting games where you could roll frontwards, backwards, side to side. But Soulcalibur 3 had it all for me. It had exclusives for each individual console. You know, you had the dude from Tekken, you had Spawn for Xbox, and Link for GameCube. Some phenomenal characters, and the series itself is phenomenal. But in this game, you know, Cervantes, my favorite character, was so good. One of the best characters ever. It was actually probably one of the first Soulcalibur games I played it, but I played it so much. I remember just getting Keelik. He was the first character I got really good with, and just like using my pole to just like ruin people. And then the combos, the endless breaking combos that you can just pull out in that game are just so much fun. And then, like I said, the exclusives. You know, at that time I had a PS2, an Xbox, and a GameCube. And I'll be honest with you, there was a point in time, it wasn't all at the same time, but I owned that game for each individual console. And using Spawn, who's just an awesome character as a comic book character, and seeing him in a video game was super fun. Link, like we were just talking about from Smash Brothers, being able to pull in some of that into that game was great. And then, I mean, I'm not huge on Tekken and Street Fighter, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it, but I don't care. Who cares about the PlayStation 2 game? But the GameCube version and the Xbox version were the best versions of all time. And I'm sorry to tell you, PS2 version, but Beyonce had the best album of the year. Kanye agrees. But I do like Taylor Swift too. And she's my #1 girl. T-Swizzle. You're my girl. Danny, put some Taylor Swift behind me. Like right here. You know? She's just so beautiful. And the viewers deserve to see it. Put Beyonce over here too. And a couple single ladies. But no, not single ladies, put craft singles. I don't know, man. I feel empty after this top 5. I don't know if I got it anymore. I feel like it was bad. Was it bad? Was it bad, Tim's top 5? Was it bad? You're shrugging your shoulders. I'm not even happy. I'm just being real. Was it bad? I don't know. I can't do this anymore. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my top 5 list for my favorite fighters, and I would love to hear what your favorite fighters are, so put that down in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, check out our Facebook page, check out our website, and you know, we do have some t-shirts. If you are interested, let us know. We'll reach out to you. We're still working on a store, and you know, just keep watching. We appreciate you guys more than anything, and every time you guys leave a comment, we read them, so leave them there. Bye, guys.
Tim, you said phenomenal way too much.
Did I?
Yeah.
I gotta do the whole thing over again. It's my word of choice, though. If you look at most Tim's top 5, I say phenomenal a lot. The Muppets, though, that's a good movie, man. I love the Muppets. Am I still recording?
Yeah. Still recording. Yeah.
I still want to, like, I don't even know what's relevant right now. Is there any, like,
John Cena.
Yeah. Tim's top 5 favorite John Cena memes. Do I have a top 5? I haven't seen enough. That's awesome. John Cena things. I should do Tim's top 5 too. My favorite one is the Goku one.
The Goku one. But I need to call someone, and his name is John Cena.